Hi guys, how you doing? So we are back for another week of live stream. So this is your chance for you guys to ask me some questions on the work I set you on Monday. So let me know who's here. I can see Rosie, you've already put your name in there. Thank you very much. It's lovely to hear from you. So yeah, are we doing Lean on Me this week? Well, yes, we are, basically, Rosie. Next week, you are starting Lean on Me. So the chords I sent you this week, which were the chords for C, G, and F, those are the first chords that you need to know. Those are the three to know in order to play Lean on Me. So get practicing those three chords because we are going to learn the chord progression next week. And the chord progression basically, we'll just include those three chords. So make sure you're good at those three chords for me next week. Now I also set you, Rosie, the Ode to Joy play along. So you play along to the backing track now. How did you get on with that? Because it can be quite difficult to play, particularly the backing track. I think the Ode to Joy backing track is quite fast. So like I said in the email, and also I probably said it in the video as well, if you struggle to play along at the speed that it's at, then split it up into sections. So for example, pick the first line or first 4 bars or first 2 bars or whatever you decide, and then just play that, or pick 2 bars, play those 2 bars, skip the next 2 bars, then play the next 2 bars, skip the next 2 bars, and so on and so forth. Once you've done that, swap it around. So the ones you didn't play the first time, play them now and miss out the ones you did play before. Then hopefully you'll get really comfortable with both halves of the piece. And then you'll be able to put it together and hopefully you'll find it okay. Now, obviously, you might then get to the point where you sort of halfway through, you get lost. That's fine. What I then suggest you do is the point you get lost, split it up. So split it from, say, after the second line, you do the first 2 lines, then miss out the third line. And then the next time, miss out the first 2 lines, play the last line, and so on and so forth. And then hopefully over time you will get better. Or if you get stuck in a particular section, so for example, going from the second line to the third line, try starting 2 bars into the second line and finishing 2 bars into the third line, because then you get that changeover and you can practice that changeover. So it's up to you how you do it. I want you to think about where you want the breaking up, but that's how I would probably do it. If there's a section you find hard, make sure you practice that section in isolation along to the backing track. Don't try and do too much around it. Just try and make sure you're practicing that one bit in there. And then hopefully in a couple of weeks, you'll be able to play it the whole way through. I mean, it probably will take you more than 1 week to do this because it's quite difficult. But I have faith in you all. So hopefully you do manage to do it. So yeah, Lean on. So next week, Rosie, we are doing Lean on Me. So you'll be learning the first part of the melody and the chord progression. So you can get listening to the song this week and get it stuck in your head. So then next week you'll be able to start it. So that's you guys at Godalming. So hopefully you've been finding it okay. Now, Waverley, you guys, so I set you work again on Lean on Me. So you guys are doing Lean on Me. And I set you guys the chord play along. So you guys are playing along to the backing track with the chords. And I also sent you a video on, what the notes look like. Sorry, what the melody looks like in notation form. So hopefully you found that okay. I think I've sent you enough videos on musical notation for you to be able to understand that. If you did find that weird and what you're talking about, then go and watch some of those other videos. The videos that are important are the time values video, dotted rhythms, letters into notes, so converting letters to notes, and that should probably be it. I think that would probably be enough for you guys. That should help you get through, work out how to, why things were written the way they were. Then I also gave you the chords C, F, and G because I realised I hadn't actually taught you how to play an F. So this is for, because I think both the groups are doing this. Yeah, both groups are doing this. So I hadn't actually taught you an F chord, which is my fault. So should have really come last week, that video, but it came this week. It's only a week late. So yeah, just try and practice those 3 chords. If you can try and practice the chord progression, that'd be great, because next week, well, no, then you can play along to the backing track. So you basically are introduced now to the backing track of Lean on Me. You now know how fast it is. It's quite fast. It's what we call cut time, which is basically twice as fast as normal time. So normal time would be counted like 1, 2, 3, 4. Whereas cut time is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's basically twice as fast. So the melody would go do 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 1, 2, 3, 4 do 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 1, 2. So that's quite fast. It's faster than what it would normally be. So so yeah, hopefully you find that okay. If you do struggle with the chord progression, then what I suggest you do, pick 2 chords, either C and F or C and G. I mean, you can pick F and G, but it's better to pick C and F or C and G. And then just only play those chords to the backing track. So when a G comes up, so if you're meant to be playing C and F and a G comes up, don't play the G. And then, yeah, same the other way around. If you pick C and G and an F comes up, don't play the F. So hopefully that's something. And then hopefully, if you do that enough times, then you'll be able to play the whole thing. So that's for this week. Next, doing a melody play along, I think. So playing along to the melody, and you'll also be learning about sharps and flats, because you'll need to know about them for pieces in the future. I'll also be teaching you about what the different rest signs mean, what they look like as well, because rest signs are quite important, because if you miss out the rests, they can actually change the way the melody sounds, which is change the emphasis and literally the melody. So quite important you do those rests. So we'll be doing that next week. So I'm talking a bit quiet, but my voice is really tired today, so I'm talking as quietly as possible. And yeah, I think that's basically it. Hopefully you all found it useful today. Hopefully you found the videos okay and you understand them all. I'm assuming, because I've not had any questions, I'm doing a good job, but please do let me know if I'm not doing a good job. All right, guys, I'll call it a day then. See you later. Have fun. Have a good weekend. Bye.